A good evening. Welcome to Uganda Catholic Television News. Good news for all on this beautiful Wednesday, the 29th of November 2023. I'm Oriema John Pasco. To begin with, Amnesty Commission has started documenting and profiling Rwenzuru Royal Guards for amnesty on November 27, 2016. The Rwenzuru King, His Majesty Charles Lembere Irmangoma, was arrested with over 200 Royal Guards during the attack on his palace. Mumbere and the Royal Guards were charged for treason, murder, aggravated robbery, among others, until June the 13th this year, when they were set free. The Amnesty Commission Western Region Coordinator Sekatawa Ronald says 203 Royal Guards have been registered and are set to receive their certificates.
Twambudde nga tukola kye bayita documentation ne profiling mu Luganda kye bayita okujja ebikwata ku bantu abo abaali ba Royal Guards b'omusinga ebibakwatako. Tukikoze mu district y'e Kasese, ey'e Bunyangabo, Kabalole, Ntoroko ne Bundubujjo. Era ng'ekitukozesa ensonga eno kwe kukola ebiwandiiko fayire ezikwata ku bantu abo ez'okukozesa mu budde buno obwaleero n'obw'omu maaso n'okukakasa nti tumonitalinga abantu abo okuba nti tebaddamu kwenyigira mu bikolwa eby'effujjo era n'okuba nti singa wabaawo ebigenda mu maaso nga bakyagenda n'ebikolwa ebibi kijja kuba kitwanguyira ffe nga Amnesty okumanya nti be bano abantu abasonyibwa gavumenti ate be bazzeemu okuba nti bakola ebintu ebitali mu mateeka kati ekintu ekyo kye tukola essaawa zino okuba nga tutwala ebibakwatako kye bayita documentation. Abantu abo bali mu bwetaavu obw'ebika bingi nnyo okugeza waliwo abeetaaga counseling nga almost tebakyali mu mbeera ya buntu, abalala baluzinze n'emitwe. Ebyo byonna twandibadde tusobola obikola naye embeera y'ebyenfuna etetusobozesa. Kati awo kyova olaba tukubira gavumenti omulanga okujja tuyamba kubanga abantu bano abasinga obungi balwadde bayi. Tusaba kubanga gavumenti etuyamba okusingira ddala office ya President, Prime Minister's Office ne Ministry of Internal Affairs okutuyamba okubanga etuteramu obwangu tunoonyeze ssente. Kuba ffe nga Amnesty tusasobola kudipendinga ku quarterly release egenda mu commission yonna nga commission. Ssente ziba nga ntono nnyo nga tezisobola kusustaininga wadde 10% emirimu gye tukola mu field. Ebizibu ba former Royal Guards be bayina mulimu ekizibu ekyokuba nga tebalina national IDs. Abamu bagamba national IDs ze bayina zajjira mu lubiri lw'omusinga, abalala ne bagamba zina polisi y'e Kasese n'ebintu byabwe ebimu ebyabwe ng'abantu ng'amapikipiki n'ebikozesebwa ebyenjawulo. Naye nga bagamba nti bukyabaweebwa Amnesty ebintu ebyo polisi tennabibaddiza. Kati mu kutambula kwaffe ffe nga Amnesty team eya Western Region tusanze nga abasajja abo n'abakazi tebasobola kuyambwa mu gavumenti programu zonna olw'ensonga nti balina national IDs oba endangamuntu. Ne kiba nga bamisinze programs nga Paris Development Model, Nyoga, ebintu byonna programs za gavumenti. Era kibadde challenge nnene nnyo gye bali nga batukaabira okulaba nga tusobola okubaako kye tukola amangu okulaba nga programu ezo tezibaleka. Awo nno wenkubidde omulanga bannaffe ab'ebyokwerinda nga poliisi e Kasese okulaba nga bakwatagana naffe aba Amnesty kubanga gavumenti ng'eyita mu Amnesty abantu abo yabawa ekisonyiwo era emisango gyonna egyali givunaanibwa ne givaako. Kitegeeza nti n'ebintu byabwe biba birina okubaddizibwa naddala endangamuntu okulaba nga nabo beenyigira mu programu za gavumenti nga bannayuganda abalala.
Some Royal Guards were having properties that were confiscated during the attack in the palace, and some are still the police. Others were owning piki, others were having different items that would help them in the resettlement. And I call upon the government and the concerned government departments if there is possible ways of how these people can get their property back, it would help them in resettling. Many of our people are still having physical challenges on their bodies and their mind. Like so far we have approximately 5 people who are having mental problems, and they are having that psychological challenges. So I call upon the people who are having the counseling and some other approaches of how we can bring back the minds of our people really to also work well. There is a lot of challenges that we are still facing. Up to now, I will start with the issue of national IDs. Many of my people are facing a problem of having a national identity card. Some were burnt in the palace during the attack, and up to now, we are still failing to benefit on the government program like the parish model the parish development model, and also other programs that they need national IDs.
Uganda People's Congress UPC party has asked members of the public, police and other security agencies to be extra vigilant as the country heads towards festivity. The festive season comes with a lot of activities and pressure as most of the essentials get scarce, hence the high levels of criminality. UPC party spokesperson Sharon Arachoyat says the responsibility of safety should be left only for security, but everyone has to be each other's keeper.
Draws near. Following the previous experience in our society, people have already stepped up preparations for the festive season. Those in the urban areas are even embarking on Christmas and New Year sales, which goes with massive discounts and clearing old stock for the new stock. Equally, our people in rural areas are sparing their poultry, animals, food, and even local beer for the festive season that is around the corner. However, amidst all this, the festive season generates its own pressure. Money gets more important and scarce. This leads to rogue elements in society to go for stealing sprees of any kind, from household levels to business, markets, towns, and cities. UPC advises both the police, public, and the public to be extra alert and more vigilant, as well as watching their valuables and movements at night. Our local councils and their defense should be patrolling their area of operation. When you look at the level of excitement the festive season brings, it doesn't matter which religion you are, the December festive season is exciting for everyone from the young to the old. But what we are saying as UPC is be vigilant. Let us spend sparingly. Let us be cautious. Let us, if you're coming home late, please try to come home early, because this is the season where the high crime rates as people are trying to earn as much as they can in the shortest time period without knowing the consequences or the effects of such. That is why we are having high rates of theft across the country. When you go downtown, you have to hold your bag as if you're from the village. So please, let us be cautious as we go for our shopping, and also let us spend sparingly, knowing that in a couple of months we shall have children going back to school. We wouldn't want to hear you lamenting when you spent more than you should and entered into the school fees money. With that, for God and my country. Any questions?
A section of Rwenzuru subjects have asked police to investigate some persons who are given the responsibility for the collection of funds ahead of the return and welcoming event for King Charles Weasley Mumbere Irimangoma. The collected funds were to cater for 3 functions, namely the homecoming event, second the coronation anniversary, and the purchase of Springs International Hotel owned by the late General James Kazini in Kasese town. With the successful homecoming and second coronation anniversary celebrations, accountability for the money meant for the hotel purchase is being demanded.
That I am hunting one of them whom I handed the book to, because if they ask that if they ask for that receipt book, I am the person to be accounted. So before they ask me to release it, anytime I will be handing him to the authority.
Namazima genyine gali ntino ekintu kyatandika nga kirimu ebbugumu naye kuva musinga bwe yajja naffe tetukyategeera wawe bikoze eki webituuse kubanga abali babyogerako baasirika. Tetumanyi oba ku kaunti waliwo mmeka. Omanyi kintu mu kusolooza ssente osaanidde obeere transparent mu bantu, obategeeze ki ekigenda mu maaso tulyoke tutegeere. Ku lwekyo ebyennyumba amazima amatuufu ffe tukubiriza abanyarwenzululu ennyumba tujagala ate tugamba nti baweeyo ki ssente n'abo abasolooza ssente tubasaba nti no Musinga yazze bajje tutandike kuyita mu bantu babeere nga batuwa ennaku tulabe nti ennyumba eyo mu mwezi ogw'12 guno nga gwakatuuka mu makati nga tumaze gisasula.
The Kazini Hotel was on market, so we agreed that this is an opportunity for us to have it as one of our offices, too, as the Royal Hotel. Now that we have finished the first two activities, we have seriously impact on mobilization of resources to purchase the hotel. You might have realized that the King has started his constituency tours. This is one strategy in mobilizing of resources, because wherever he's going, he's making pronouncements to show that the subjects actually contribute to buying the facility. We have several strategies we are putting in place. One of the strategies is that the community themselves should own the intervention, because we believe that wealth emanates from community members. In Kasese alone, like institutions, we have banks, we have these parastatals like National Water and Storage Corporation, we have banks, we have WUA, we have WWF. We are going to write appeal letters to request them be part of the fundraising to assist us, so that at the end of the day, the money that we shall raise from there will supplement whatever we shall get from the community.
Thank you. Because the acquisition of that property is the most important of the three parts of our assignment. The question was, after we buy it, what next? We have been quiet working on what next, so that when we have finally bought it, we begin implementing the plan of implementation. We have not been quiet because we lost interest. We have been quiet working on the modalities of what happens, because we don't want to information to the people. We want to give them a report, accountability report, how much money we received, how much money we used on what. In that conference, we will tell them how we are going to collect the money for the property, what we have referred to as the Kazini Hotel, but you know it is called
Thanks for watching Uganda Catholic Television News. It's time now for a break.
UCTV, good news for all.
You are watching UCTV, good news for all. For this and more, tune in to Kasese Get Radio 100.5 in Western Region, located at the hill of the Diocese of Kasese. KGR brings you all Catholic programs and an advertising platform in all our radio shows like Good Morning Renzori, Chama Toboka, Ukute, the business show, Propeller, the request show and sports, Evaluation, Bahinga Bakuluka, Late Night Show, and many others. Our other services include Isuzu Tipa, a Noah car, public address system, live band, Omokekera, an audio recording studio, and outside live broadcast. For more information, call 0773-597-166 or visit our website www.kasesegetradio.com. Kasese Get Radio, Omusondolia, the voice of truth.
It's
It's unbelievable. Now, companies, businesses, and organizations can make bulk payments easily with Centenary Bank's corporate center SWIFT to anyone without the need of a bank account, anywhere, anytime, just like that. The recipient needs only their phones, national ID, and token number received via SMS to withdraw money from any center agent nearby. The Centenary Bank's corporate center SWIFT is simple, secure, and convenient. You think it's too good to be true? Visit any of our branches countrywide or visit www.centenarybank.co.ug to know more. Centenary Bank. Centenary Bank is a member center group regulated by the Bank of Uganda. Customer deposits of up to 10 million shillings are protected by the Deposit Protection Fund of Uganda. Terms and conditions apply.
Catch incredible stories of resilience, success.
You can manage that money.
With a topping of inspiration.
Get interested in people, not interested in yourself.
Inspire, achieve, repeat.
UCTV. Good news for all.
And in sports, as we conclude our bulletin, Uganda crested cranes are set off to Morocco for 2 friendly games against Morocco to be played in Casablanca. Semgenze Mustafa brings us the details.
Crested Cranes head coach Sherry Bottas named this list of 22 players that have traveled to Morocco for the 2 international friendlies with Morocco. The Crested Cranes will face Morocco 2 times, with the first time slated for Friday 1st December at the Le Mandi Stadium in Casablanca, while the second one will take place on Tuesday 5th December at Stade Maouli El Hassan in Rabat.
2 center practices inside the box.
After 5 days of intensive training at MTN Omondi Stadium, the South African coach has her final squad and believes they are ready for the task.
Morocco, the girls stay full-time, but that's the beauty of the game. We've got to think out of the box, come up with a plan. We need to build a formidable team. This is only the start, and I can see some players are struggling, some a little bit ahead, and those are ones we need to encourage so that they can do better, and the others was already doing well. We need to push them even further, you know. So that will be, for me, it's about the performance, not always about the results, but the performance, to see these players playing very, very good football, at least for the Ugandans to enjoy.
It's the first time. Yeah, we're trying out new things and we are adjusting. First of all, we are starting with a basic, and that is the way we play football. We having stages that you're going through. Probably, I think, by the time we are playing Morocco, everything is going to be set.
You know, that's the first ball.
The traveling contingent departed Uganda yesterday in the evening, and foreign-based players will connect to Morocco from their respective clubs. FIFA Executive Committee member Richard Ochom traveled with the team as the head of the delegation.
Thank you very much for watching Uganda Catholic Television News. Good news for all. It marks the end of our bulletin this evening. I'm Oriema John Pasco, and have a good night.